So one of my least favorite things regarding ranching is being stuck. I hate getting stuck. I don't care if it's on a John Deere Gator, a tractor, or our feed truck. I can't stand it. Just feel hopeless. We feel helpless. And I have to go through the humility of calling one of my kids to come pull me out. It's terrible. There are certain times in life where we just wake up and we just feel like we're in a rut. We just feel like we're stuck. We just feel like we can't change. And there was a great story that John, one of Jesus' boys, told about Jesus walking up on a guy one day that was blind. I mean, he's blind since birth. There's nothing he did to cause it. But Scripture tells us in John chapter 9 that Jesus, listen to this, he spit on the ground. He made some mud with his slobber and he put it on the man's eyes and he told him to go wash. And sure enough, he went and washed and the man came home seeing. And of course, the preacher lawyers of that day wanted to quiz him and really interrogate the man, trying to figure out what happened. And one of the coolest statements in Scripture is, he said, I don't know about Jesus. I don't know who he is. But he said, I once was blind, but now I see. Three quick things. If you feel like you're stuck, if you feel like you're just helpless and you can't get out of the mess that you've made in your life due to bad choices. Some of it was mistakes, some of it was bad choices, but ultimately sin puts us in a rut. It puts us in a bad spot. There's three quick things. Number one, we can't get unstuck by ourselves, guys. I don't know why people say stuff like pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. This man literally, if he could have done something to bring back his sight, he would have. But he couldn't. Only with Jesus' help. Second thing is naturally, change only occurs. Getting out of a rut, getting unstuck, getting out of your mess, it only occurs with Jesus. I mean, Jesus is the only one that can change us. And a lot of people have tried a lot of stuff. And listen, I'm not against therapy. I'm not against coaching. I'm not against counseling. I'm not against just going to try to get some help to get us out of our sin mess. But ultimately, I have never once rode by a sick yearling at the ranch and shown that steer a bottle of New Floor and rubbed it up inside him. I've never seen one get well. You know how they get well? You got to get it in them. It starts from the inside, and only Jesus can come in once you invite him, and change starts on the inside, and it begins with you. And finally, last thing is change is a choice. If you're stuck and you are in sin mess, it's your choice. Never once in Scripture did Jesus ever, in the total 3 years he was doing ministry, did he ever force himself on anybody. He just didn't do that. That is not our God. You got the free will to make a choice, to invite him in, to change your life. That is the bottom line.